Welcome to School Matters. I'm Tahira.
And I'm Ramel. We're here at the Center for Communication at Verona High School. I really enjoy being here. It feels like home.
I would agree. My favorite part is getting to do photography projects around campus.
I like doing the videos.
Later in the show, we'll see how some first graders are connecting with senior citizens, enjoying a major performance downtown, and celebrate an inspirational basketball league.
But first, welcome to Henrico High School, where the Center for the Arts is giving students some realistic insight to a professional world with an army of experts.
So we had our annual Symposium Day.
Symposium Day,
where we invite industry specialists, professionals, college professors, teaching artists of all kinds, all geared and tailored towards students in the performing arts to help them prepare for college and even career fields.
Stay confident in whatever choice you choose. Know your rhythm, but level 0 with sound.
We're asking the kids to take a chance, try something different. Take a tap class if you've never taken tap. We had basic tap all the way up to advanced tap. So I had a couple of my students who had never put on a tap shoe before to a cuts and bruises kind of makeup workshop to see what that side of the entertainment industry is like.
Cuts and Bruises was like she had us put in like glue and like tissues on our hand. We had to like split it in the middle, put like some paint around it to make it look like, oh, we got like burned by something or like it's a cut.
Yeah, I did the top of my arm. Some people did their faces, so I guess it could look like a broken nose. Some people did like welts on their hands.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Hip-hop was fun because I liked her personality. You know, you're getting the chance to dance with people that you don't interact with on a daily basis. So like there are different people with different levels, you know, different skill sets and things of that nature.
Go, go, go.
I really like to dance, so I really enjoy learning hip-hop from the director. And she told us that when we're practicing the song, we should do it as if we're performing it to an audience. So I'm going to take that and apply it in our dances in musical theater.
Standing. Sit, 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 sit. From here, actor's choice. Do you collapse forward? Do you collapse to the side? Do you lay backward?
I had stage combat. That was also something different. I heard people talk about it from last year's, and I wanted to try it this year.
Most important thing for you is that you feel grounded and balanced. The thing we don't want to do is put force into part of it.
That one was really interesting because of the teachers. They were really fun, they were really engaging, very experienced.
But we're between, and now we close a lot more lines.
They had worked together for a while, so their chemistry in the choreo they were showing us was really nice, and they taught us a bunch of different techniques.
Curve away, which is also opening distance and also changing the trajectory.
Like for a punch, we would, you know, look like you're punching, but then you clap like your hand to make the sound, and then you have to ball your fist back up for like the back of it so it doesn't look like, oh, you just didn't hit them.
I just smile like that, everybody buys
Colin Ruffer from CNU came in to work with our musical theater students in preparing them to perform an effective song from being on stage to auditioning for colleges.
Don't be nervous. I know it's easy for me to say because I'm not up there doing it.
I'll wear a sweeter smile and hope that
I did do vocal coaching, and I sang Climbing Uphill from the last 5 years.
mounting as high as they can.
I love vocal coaching. If I had the time and the money, I would take so many voice lessons.
Go way over the top. Go all the way through the cutoff because you don't know the cutoff is coming.
It makes me feel much more confident, and it helps like you realize that you can try things and not everything is going to be super, super difficult. You might just think it is.
The best thing you've ever sung.
I'll wear a sweeter
You want them to hire you? Go for it.
And
over the top.
That's for a while.
All of these opportunities are just reinforcements into this concept of being prepared. Yes, we were preparing them for the entertainment industry, but really what we're preparing them for is to be successful people out in the work front and post high school.
If I was there, I would have definitely done the makeup class on wounds and injuries.
I would have done the fake fighting classes.
It's stuff like this that makes going to a specialty center so cool.
You get to see and do things that other students outside the center don't get to do.
Like hosting a show.
Recently, 7th graders from all over the county got the chance to learn about specialty centers when they attended a seminar at Regency Mall.
We are the Center for the Arts at Henrico High School.
Of the Center for Allied Health and Human Services at Hermitage High School. The Center for Communications and Media Relations.
All right, so today we're going to be learning.
The Center for Communications was there, along with representatives from all of the programs.
The center revolves around 3 main classes. It's an English, a history, and a center elective.
Here are our coursework and our credits.
Is we have some different stations. You can kind of see some of the classes that you take.
So every year you have to take 2 sciences and 1 math. So the required classes you would have to take in your freshman year are
You come to me and you think.
These middle schoolers not only learn about what makes each center so great, they also get to participate in some special games and challenges.
So this scavenger hunt is just kind of encouraging you guys to stop what you're doing and take a look around and notice the beauty of the environment around you.
You have to hold the strings on the far ends.
Everyone has to have their hands on it and work together.
If we show like the lighter ones,
Yeah,
the lighter ones like the lighter ones should be like the ones that we just lay out.
That's so true.
So just write down on your board whatever you think the explanation for that is.
Yeah.
It's a 3 years, 5 minutes.
Oh, that's a good answer. Cabeza, head.
Cabeza.
Hombro.
Hombro.
Shoulders.
Pies.
Pies.
Feet. Nariz.
Nariz.
Nose. Once you've made your first paper airplane and you test it, you can see what went wrong and how you can improve it and redesign and retest to get a better.
And of course, they didn't just hear from staff. You have to talk with some of the students about their experience.
Skills that I've learned from like the Center for Education have really helped me.
The center isn't really like a class to me, it's more like a family.
You have like a different project each quarter, and you spend the whole quarter kind of testing the thing and then retrying it.
So that's really the selling point of our center is you can take this anywhere you want to go, and it's such a helpful skill to be bilingual in this world that we have now, especially in America.
Nice job, Haley and Evan. You did an amazing job.
You know, when you're in middle school deciding whether you're going to go to your zone school or specialty center, it's a pretty big deal.
And then in high school, you have to decide the next step, college, career, or what?
We had our 2nd annual HBCU College and Career Fair. Basically wanted to feature historically Black colleges and our fraternity brothers representing career pathways. It's all about uplift for young people, giving them ideas in terms of what they can become.
It is important because students need to know that not only is college important, and also apprenticeship programs, because every young man or young lady is not going to go to college, but they must prepare for their future.
We have close to 60 of our brothers who are representing about 18 career pathways to talk with students. Our first one was here at Henrico. I spent 5 years here. When I came here, I had a little bit of hair. I lost my hair along the way. When you become a part of fraternity, it is certainly for life. I went to Virginia Union University. In a couple of years, I've been an Omega man for 50 years. But what was part of the appeal was our cardinal principles of manhood, scholarship, perseverance, and uplift.
It's just that we give back to the community. We really want young people to prepare for their future.
That's why we included our brothers so they can tell the story as to why they selected this particular career pathway, what were some of the benefits, what are some of the challenges, what was the preparation to get ready for that. And they just told their story so they can dream themselves in terms of becoming this.
Dad?
Just 1 minute, okay?
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
Welcome back to School Matters. I'm Ramel.
And I'm Tahira. So far in the show, we learned about planning for high school as well as planning for college.
Don't forget about the fake fight. We learned about that too.
Now we're heading down the road to Rolfe Middle School for their Brainiac Career Connection series.
Go ahead and open that up. The app you want to find, it looks like this little octopus, okay? It's called Green Screen, but you'll just hit the little plus. Notice in this room, what is going on? It's a G-WAG. Anything green starts having that background picture, even the table.
It's gone. The green's gone.
We're currently in the Spark Studio, and so the Spark Studio has been really great because, as someone once called it in the movie Field of Dreams, if they build it, they will come. And that's kind of how it has happened. It's becoming a place for the kids to come, different grades, different levels of ability and skill. And so that's what the whole thing is to spark new learning. This is the Brainiacs Career Connection series with Mr. Ryan Harris. He is a filmmaker in the area with Mr. Tom Lapis, the publisher and founder of the Henrico Citizen newspaper.
I have a little bit that I'm going to talk about.
Bringing in someone from the community that this is their career, this is their focus. I can help the kids a little bit, but I can't take them there because I don't know myself. So bringing in those experts, it brings a validity to the kids.
This first scene right here, we actually rented out the Bird Theater to just do a whole music video. So we didn't use any front light, soft light on them. We just decided to do a silhouette. So this is called a crane, and basically it's like a 20-foot crane that you hook a camera up to.
We're teaching people something every time they read one of our articles. Just like hopefully when you do a podcast, somebody's learning something, right? So.
And the podcasting has become a very big hit amongst the students this year. But they don't always have that experience of being able to converse with someone freely and with that flow. And Tom is an expert, so we brought him in to do a workshop with them on how to interview and get those good questions and stories.
What makes a really good interview?
Bringing in those experts just makes it special so that they really can ask the questions they need to ask to learn about these careers and just get that exposure in something maybe they've never thought about before.
Because I want to be a podcaster, and he actually really inspired me about how and what he does for a living.
Welcome to our podcast, In the Middle of It All, at Rolfe. I'm Ashley, and this is my co-host,
Haven, and we are today's hosts. We're talking to the Mr. Thomas Lapis, the editor of Henrico Citizen's newspaper. Welcome.
Thank you for having me. It's great to be here.
How did you discover your passion in journalism?
When I was in 5th grade, the principal sent out a letter, I guess, to everybody and said, if anybody's interested in writing for the school paper, we're starting it back up. Come to this meeting.
How do you stay up to date?
I saw them writing little notes to each other like, are we ready to wrap up? So they're learning the professional skills as well as the art of conversation, which I think nowadays kids are losing because they're always in phones.
Well, you have to figure out how to keep the conversation going, or else it's just gonna not be fun. I learned how he went with his career and he chose what he wanted to do, and I like that because I thought following your dreams would be great.
So this has been a really great experience, and you just sit down and we talk. And sometimes we're losing that nowadays in society, so it's a really awesome thing to experience and see.
I can tell you're both going places, so keep at it and you'll get there before you know it.
Signing off until next time, Jaguars.
That's pretty cool. I wouldn't mind shooting a music video for a day.
I would rather make a highlight reel for Friday Night Lights. And now it's time to present a piece about an event. It's not really going to rhyme, it's really going to talk and rhyme.
I hope you're done. That was awful.
Appreciate it.
Now for some real wordplay. Some highlights from the second annual Black History Month Poetry Slam.
I welcome you to the second annual Black History Month Poetry Slam. I was born by the river in a little tent, and oh, just like that river I've been running ever since. Tonight, we are going to hear some original pieces from these students. Nevertheless, what they all need from us is support and encouragement. It takes a lot of courage to go on this stage, to speak your thoughts, to say what's on your mind, to be authentic to yourself.
Now she shall stand tall and proud and show the world what she is made of. Just like Langston Hughes and his poetry, Jacob Lawrence and his art, Louis Armstrong and his music, she shall fight like Rosa Parks on that bus.
We're all fighting, so let's fight hard through our roots. Just winning lawsuits like Sojourner Truth. All these people yearned to be free from biases and inequality to racial beliefs.
Freedom is something that everybody wants, not being stuck like a baby bird trapped in a cage, wanting to go back to his family, feeling empty, or a young girl trapped in her bedroom, sitting there, crying and screaming at herself. Fairness is also something that we want.
I carry the songs of lovers and fighters on my head. With each sway is the worship and dancing of the dead, because I am the dream they had each night in bed. The dream of freedom and opinions as big as my hoops, of laughter that trickles down and saturates our strangled roots. I am the dream of scars from hot combs and relaxed clumps down the drain, with no hope of glory returning in the rain.
Descendants of Eve, black girls, different shades of chocolate, each sun-kissed to perfection, a gift from heaven, cocoa butter smiles, I mean, beautiful. Warriors even. Surviving in a world that only allows them to be beautiful when it's trendy, when it's convenient. I mean, I commend you for your inclusivity now, but me personally, I want my reimbursement.
Why am I generalized? No, really. Why am I enterprised? What lies between my curls that shine and my mind that's mine? All the lies I find white minds seem to cry start to finish and end with an I. It is not about you. No, it is not about you, so don't try to silence my cry with a stray gunshot that would taint my skin beyond bloodshot and I.
Dear African Queen, I write this to remind you of who you are and what that means, that even in foreign lands of palaces, you are the epitome of royalty. Your hair as a crown showing different shades of your beauty, your skin which glistens in the sun is more precious than rubies, so don't let this world instill upon you its cruelty. Because in you is contained history.
Dear America, are you happy? Is this what you wanted? Because honestly, what more do you want? Do you need more blood, more death, more killing? Do you need more innocent kids dead while old men roam free for shooting a black kid in the head, all for mistaking a doorbell to pick up his siblings? You see, the kid may not have died, but that old man shoot first mentality allows for some questions to arise. Dear America,
the recipient of the Amanda Gorman Recognition for Change Best Overall Performance is Jonathan Dubois. Let's give Jonathan a hand.
If you'd like to see the entire Poetry Slam, visit the Henrico Schools channel on YouTube.
Now let's go from poetry to art and take a look at some of this year's Scholastic Art winners.
coming. Places, everybody.
Light check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Everything looks good on our end.
And lights.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Welcome back to School Matters. I'm Tahira.
And I'm Ramel. I'm sure you all know about the school rivalries. That one school that your school always has to beat in football, basketball, whatever it is.
Like for us at Verona, it's Holland Springs. Whenever our team wins, it brings a smile to my face. But when we beat Holland Springs, my smile gets a little bigger. This year, we beat them not once, but twice in basketball.
We don't need to talk about football. Up next, we're going to see a basketball game between two middle schools that I guess you would call rivals. But for this crowd, who wins, it's not important. It's about the fun of the game.
You guys were one of the first schools to have a unified basketball league. All, 2, 3, give it up for Gabby! Elsie! And Joe!
Get ready for some basketball!
Remember doing artwork in elementary school? You probably brought it home and it got hung up around the house. Like for me, my mom would put it on our fridge.
To be honest, I was really bad at art growing up, no matter what the project was.
Recently, some first graders at Pemberton Elementary School created their own Valentine's Day cards, but didn't give it to their family.
But the people who got it were plenty excited. Watch this and it will all make sense.
Who knows what's coming up in just 2 days?
Oh,
Oh, you gotta raise your hand. Yes.
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day, yes. Why do we make Valentines? What does it mean if you give somebody a Valentine? Yeah.
You care for them and you love them.
Exactly, it means you care for them and you love them. One of the mommies that is here at Pemberton, she works at a nursing home. We're talking about very elderly people. Who do you think could make them Valentines?
People at Pemberton.
Oh, you're so smart. People at Pemberton could make them Valentines. Here, hold it this way.
I'm really trying to glue this on, but it's like not gluing.
The doilies need a ton of glue on there. How's that turning out? Good?
Not good. Look at Mom. Look at this. I really need a little piece of paper. Mom is always getting.
Let's look at London so far. Excellent.
I need one more sticker. I'm gonna get the last red.
You are doing such a good job, sweetie. I love that. It could be as simple as just writing Happy Valentine's Day, and then love, and then your name.
I just need to go
Roses are
red, violets are blue. I love you. Your friend. It's like pinky red. I like it. I'm done with it. It's LV.
That looks great. All right, who needed more red? Here you go, guys. That is such a sweet message, Will.
Wait, what does it say? Let me see.
You want to read it to the class?
It says, I hope you shine like a diamond in your own way.
It's so nice. What a nice, sweet message.
Oh, thank you, honey. That is so sweet. It's so pretty.
Thank you. You're a pretty girl. Look at all those hearts and kisses. I think it's pretty good. My card's beautiful. Thank you so much. It's just beautiful. Thank you so much.
We'll leave you now with some highlights from this year's Black History Month concert at the Dominion Center.
You need to see this. Students from all of our high schools came together and put on an amazing show. For School Matters, I'm Ramel.
And I'm Tahira. Thank you for watching.